Sorry, my hair looks like diddly poo. I tried. Check this out. Check that little flowery thing out. I'm like, but it showed when you put it on correctly, it's like crazy in the front because you got to be sideways to see that. So I put it on and then I twisted it and then my hair went crazy. But y'all ain't here to check out my crazy hairdo. I hope. I hope. Let's see if Madonna, because I forgot to check. Doggone it. See if she sent me the thing for today. But if she didn't, I have yesterday's. Yep, I'll be having Fridays. And if I look again before we leave, if y'all remind me. Or it doesn't matter. Hey, y'all remind me to do the little dance video again because I did it very last thing yesterday for reaching the target goal. I mentioned it a couple of times before, like 10 minutes before we left, 15 minutes before we left, and then squirrel. So I did do it, but it was at the very last minute. So today is Saturday, the 14th of June, 2025. But this is for yesterday. So it was Blame Someone Else Day, Sewing Machine Day. Who uses a sewing machine or has one but doesn't? I have one, but it's at my brother's. Actually, we have two. We have Mama's machine. She didn't sew. She tried, but it was pitiful. I remember having to wear, well, she made me a dress way back when, maybe fifth or sixth grade, and it was awful, but I wore it so she wouldn't feel bad. But my aunts could sew like everything, and my grandma could sew like everything. And I have my cousin who could sew like everything. I have her machine too, both of which are at my brother's because I don't sew. National Marriage Day. How many of you are happily married? I was for a little while, but I was married almost 23 years. Skeptics Day International, World Softball Day, and Weed Your Garden Day. How many of you are gardeners? And the food holiday yesterday was cupcakes. What's your favorite flavor of cupcake? I'll say cheesecake cupcake. I don't know if there is such a thing. I'm sure there's got to be. A little mini cheesecake in a cupcake paper. How about that? That would be my answer to that. Let's see who's at Granny's. Don't let me forget to do the Jaxie raid thing, but I want to make sure everybody's over here before we do. I'm sure they probably are, but just in case. Reza, hey my darling, and howdy to everybody. I appreciate you all being here. And if you're here replay, thank you so much. Might be Panda, could be some other folks. Thanks to all the squirrel observers. Might be in the bougie squirrel nest or otherwise, but we have a bougie squirrel nest, so that would be where I would be if I was being an observer. Thank you so much for doing that, subscribing, and being in the Squirrel Squad. You all are, because I set my lives up that way most times. Most times I do. To be at least a subscriber for a day. But I know many of you have been subscribers for a long, long time. And we'll get around to our Nutty Buddies of Distinction in a little while. Don't let me forget that either. Hey, Shatika, darling. Oh, she flexing her muscles. Hey, Diane Major. Hey, Nana Donna. And cupcakes. Speaking of cupcakes. She says, Dee, how are you? I'm great. her and Cupcakes are doing good. That is wonderful. Love all the emojis and the little paw prints. That's so cute. Zach, he's on his he was on his way to work. I guess he's at work now. He's popping in to say hey. He's so sweet to do that. Thank you so much. And do y'all remember your thummies? If you forgot, please. And I thank you so much. I see 17 pairs of beautiful eyeballs. And Sola, my love, is here. Thank you so much. She's telling everybody how to do by name. And she's reminding you about this too. Lana Nana Banana Crochet. She's saying hey to everybody. And let's see. Nana Donna is too. And Zach is telling Sola hello. How are you and Mom doing? Yes. How are y'all both doing? He said, I know you were in the ER. That's the last I heard. Yeah. Your mom had to go. I forget why she had to go. You know me. I'm crazy. Crazy as a loon. Howdy ho ho ho, my beautiful Sandra with the lips. And there's my Carrie. Hey, darling. Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Love you, girl. Love you all. And Sola said, Zach, Mama's getting better every day. Was it UTI? That's what it was, wasn't it? I think. And she's asking you, how's Mom and Dad? And Zach says, they're good. Dad just dropped him off at work and Mom stayed home to nap. LOL. So they talking back and forth. Sola was dancing. You should be dancing, yeah. Dance at every opportunity. Even if you're on a walker like me, I try to bust a move or two during the day. Trying to get this weight off, drinking my blessing water, which is that Himalayan pink salt thing. It might not do any good, but the Lord can do everything. So I am asking his blessings on it every time I drink it. And I'm taking my Miralax. So far, no good, but a good night's sleep last night. No happenings that shouldn't have happened, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. And Ginger, hello. And Sola says, howdy. Lana Nana says, howdy. Let's see. Diane says, lurking and making fruit salad. Ooh, that sounds good. And listening. And Ginger's saying, howdy to Sola. Hey, Kimberly, darling. Telling each other howdy do. Panda, there you are. Hey, sweets. Big hugs. Bear hugs. Love you. Hugs and happy Saturday. Hope you're doing good today. Yes, yes, yes. Ginger said, me. I forgot. I asked several things. So, me, which thing? And let's see. Holy Bible historical evidences. Hello. And about being happily married, maybe, because Sandra says happily together for 30 years, but not married. Hey, that could be the secret. That could be the secret. And living in two houses. I think that's very wise. And Kimberly's been, she said, was she the one that said me a while ago? Let me go back now and look. Shoot. I don't know. Anyway, daggone, now I've lost it. She's been happily married for 24 years come July. My wedding anniversary was July 29th. Oh, it was so hot. So hot back in the year of our Lord, 1989. Panda's telling everybody how to do by name. Ginger said she was in the garden till the rain chased her in, so it's crochet for the rest of the day. Woohoo! I am in, just in case you don't know or need a reminder, I'm in Central North Carolina. Kakalaki, I say. North Carolina. I love it here. I've lived here all my life. But I live just outside the town limits of Faith, Faith. So when I say I live in Faith, I mean it geographically, and I also mean it spiritually. We have all of like 800 plus people in our little tiny town. Think Mayberry, but smaller. One caution light, 3 churches. We used to have a couple of diners. Now it's down to 1, but we have a bougie coffee shop now, so that's great. Anyway, it's a great little town. And being in North Carolina, where I am centrally located, I'm a little closer to the mountains. We're about 3.5 hours to the nearest mountains, Appalachians, of course, and Great Smoky Mountains, and about 4 hours to the nearest beach. So that ain't bad. That's a good thing. Sulla said she was happily married for 24 years until his passing. I miss him terribly. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. How long has he been gone? And Landon Anna says, Sulla, so sorry. I'm sure a lot of people will say that. GrannyDee, yes, UTI. Yeah, I remembered, but she's much better. I'm so glad. And Sulla said, I agree. Bust a move every chance we get. Thank you for the prayers, honey. For the gut and the butt. Hey, VJ, my buddy. Happy Saturday to you, too. She says, happy Saturday, everyone. And VJ said, Sulla, so sorry for your loss. She also lost her husband in 2005. I'm so sorry for you, too, VJ. I'm sure y'all both had wonderful fellas. And Panda's talking to VJ. Said thanks for your kind words yesterday. And Flower Tammy. Hey, sweetheart. And she says, hey to everybody. Good to see you. Hugs. Yes. Yes to the hugs. Group hugs. And Laura's here. And Froggy Win and Knitting is here. Hey, darling. VJ said her anniversary was August 17th in Las Vegas. Talk about hot. Ooh, I bet it was. And then we went to Charleston, South Carolina, where it was in the triple digits on our honeymoon. And we stayed at number 2 Meeting Street Inn, which was a well-known bed and breakfast. It was gorgeous. Of course, we stayed in the 3rd-story loft, but it was still cute. We couldn't afford one of the big old rooms downstairs. But we stayed a whole week. Ginger is in South Mississippi. Ooh, girl, you down there where it gets humid here, hot and humid. But my young'un lived in New Orleans for 10 years. I thought it was humid here till I went down there. Girls and boys, I soaked down to my drawers just leaving the air-conditioned house and getting in an air-conditioned car. OMG. Cockroaches is flipping bed. They call them palmetto bugs. Them ain't palmetto bugs, them damn roaches. I hate a roach. Worse than anything. Anything. And VJ said, Ginger, my grandfather was born in Brookhaven. Cool. That must be close to, is that in South Mississippi, I guess. And let's see. I think I've got it. I'm at the bottom. What? Hey, Dee. How are you, darling? Dee's going to be on today. Yay, yay, yay. I have the squirrel mobile gassed up and ready to go to be redirected over to Mama G's. And then after Mama G's, we go to Dee's. And Mama G says she's between the D's. Them double D's. Hey, how about we call Dee and everybody? I love y'all something fierce. Today our Nutty Buddies of distinction, and Nutty Buddies are my channel members. And each time I go live, I try to call out. The other day I said 5, 3, and Sola, and sometimes folks help her out with putting down links for these people I call out, in hopes that y'all will go check them out and subscribe to them if they are to your liking, which I feel they would be. But you make that decision. Today's Nutty Buddies of Distinction, just hands, fingers, are Madonna Ballard. And remember to keep her in your prayers. Also, Julie Chafee Mazza, who has been with us again lately, and that is so wonderful. And her test that she's had lately came back all great, all good. And I think that's wonderful news. Hallelujah. Praise God. Thank you so much. And Linda, Just a Crochet Sister, remember to pray for her. Remember to pray for Miguel. All our folks, y'all know who they are. Tankster can use extra or prayers. So Madonna Ballard is one of our Nutty Buddies of distinction today. Also Margie's Crafty Corner, and pray for her too, because she just had back surgery Monday. So she needs prayers of healing. And the Rusty Blades, who I believe just joined us yesterday, wasn't it? I think it was yesterday. Oh, no, my chat stopped up here. I hate when that happens. Let me change it. Well, I got to do RDAF in a little bit. I'll be reading labels, so thank you so much, Z Zola, for all your help with your link dropping in your mod duties. I sure do appreciate it. Anybody else that is a mod that helps out, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for the Jaxie Raiders. Hey, let's go ahead and do this again too, since I forgot it yesterday till the very last thing. This was your little prize for reaching our little target goal, and some folks had already left, I'm sure. So here we go. Love that one. It's my favorite, Sandra, but they're all cool. Sandra did all these cool vids for me. Thank you, girlfriend. Sandra and her lips. VJ's going to the nest. She said Sola is on a mission. She was trying to help drop links, but that Sola is fast. Fast. Hey, Kristen F. Hey, everybody. And Anadonna says, I love that video. It's so adorable. That, you can bust a move to that, can't you? Here's our little mascot. Great nuts, made by Elisa. Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box. And she also made Faith. I got to bring her down here because she's such a cute doll. And she made Millie Mae. And one of these days I'll find her again, but she's such a cute doll. Hey. Yarn people smell good. Almost as good as yarn. Granny's got some stuff to show y'all, so let's look at it. Grape nuts. Don't we love our grape nuts? I'm glad I found a place for him to hang out. Carrie, if you're still here, elephant bag. What's in Granny's elephant bag? Today I got all kinds of stuff. Let me start with this. I have not opened this up yet because I just hate to open it. This was to me from me for my birthday. And it is that brand. Y'all know me. I don't remember where I get stuff. WOLLEAMORE. It's got a Facebook and Instagram account. And the name of it is Nazwa. NAZWA. And it's seven. I can't read that. I think it's 1,000 meters. It wouldn't be 7,000 meters. And it's 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. And that's all you need to know about that. Ain't it gorgeous though? And got a lilo bow to go with that lilo in the middle. That so reminds me of pansies. One of these days, it'll be a beautiful shawl. Oh, yeah, beautiful shawl. Well, I'm in my tree stand with a hook in my hand. All I need, ow, is a beautiful, I don't know. Find the word that rhymes with whatever I just said. Hook in my hand. I have all kind. I got a mixed bag today. This was from Darn Good Yarn, lace weight silk. They're sorry silk, recycled yarn, upcycled. This is called Sparkle Sandy Beach. It's a super fine #1, and it has 300 yards. And I think you can even see this. Kind of see the sparkles in it, but if you were here, it would knock your eyeballs out with the sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. You see all those little dots? They be sparkling. And that's a good name for it too. Sandy Beach. Sandy beaches. And I have several of these. Enough to make something pretty. And y'all know, oh my gosh, every time I go by where this is sitting on a shelf, and I have a whole bag of it, but it's put up in a drawer, but I leave this one out just so I can feel it. It's some ice yarn, and I don't think I can tell you a whole lot about it, but I will tell you what I can. It's called Techno Star. I don't know if they even still have this. I need to look it up, but it is so soft. It's like a eyelash yarn, That's a couple of strands. I can't get them apart, but it's gray and it's pink and it's blue. And at the time, that was probably the only color they had because I'm not a gray person. But pink and blue was good. And it says to use a 5mm or USA as far as knitting needle. So the hook size would be about the same thing. They call it a #4 medium. And oh my gosh, y'all know it's just like a string with a little fuzz on it. There's one. Don't that crack you up as they count that little fuzz? That's a #4. Oh my gosh. Okay, and let's see. It's 50 grams. It's 100 meters. They don't tell you what that is in yards, but I think it's like 109. Maybe. Probably. And it's 100% polyamide. And the color, it just says gray, salmon, and blue. So there was more on there than I thought that I could actually get to and see. But soft, oh my gosh, softer than a baby butt. Soft, soft, soft. I know it's a mess, but it's just because I've had it and played with it. That's better than a stress ball. Oh, Lordy, stuff's falling. And recently I got these from Hobby. And I got several of each color because they're little bitty. Ain't they cute? They are Go Handmade Vintage. Look at these pretty colors. I wanted to put those all together in a project. Pretty green, tan, and a dark, like a rose color. And it's 70% wool, 30% bamboo, 60 meters in each one. Calls for a 3 to 4 millimeter needle, so hook would be about the same. It says viscose made from bamboo, but I already said 30% bamboo. So raspberry is this cut. They actually have a color on it. Raspberry. And this color, they have the number on it too, but this is soft green. Are they putting the names of the yarns on now, or is it just these, I wonder? That would be great, wouldn't it? Q is here. Cindy's here. The Rusty Blades. Hey, you're one of our nutty buddies of distinction today. And this one's probably called tan. Brown, they say, but it's really tan. Wouldn't that be pretty and something? And like I say, since it's only, 60 meters in each one. Didn't I say that? You know, of course, you got to have several. Yeah, 60 meters in each little skein that is so doggone cute. And Hobby, got another Hobby yarn here. It may have others in the bag, but this is one of my silly socks. I have several silly sock skeins, different colors, but I really like this because purple and brown is one of my favorite yarn color combo. So this has shades of brown, a little cream, a little tan, a little dark espresso, and different shades of purple, and almost a pink. I'd say it's more fuchsia, but then this is lavender here. But it's beautiful. I love their cutesy little designs. And I told you, have you ever seen the guy that draws the designs or comes up with the designs? He's a piece of eye candy. Hey, I'm so sorry, Pam. I have got to get mine. I probably said this last time. Get my alarm fixed. I keep missing your lives, and I'm so sorry. Same with my sis, Ola Joe. Doggone. You like this color combo too? You do too, Cindy? Good. This is a number one. Most sock weight yarn is a number one. Super fine. And this is 75% wool, 25% polyamide or nylon is the usual base or the usual fabric content for a sock yarn. Nylon for the strength. And this is a 100-gram skein. It has 400 meters, which is 437 yards. And the color number is 07. 07. I know I have one that's like a rainbow colored one. If you are a nutty buddy, you know, and if you're a new nutty buddy, you might not know that you have your own little special emojis. They're over to the left as you go in. This I know I've shown several times. Y'all remember Whisper SDI that came from the Netherlands? She dyed 2 of these beautiful things for me, and they are so sparkly. I wish you could see it. Maybe you can a little bit. But she's disappeared. I don't know where she went. I sure would like to see her again. This has, it looks like 73% superwash wool, 25% nylon, and 2% lurex, which is the sparkles. And it says 150 grams, 440 yards. And I have 2 beautiful shades of coral and teal. I do like this combo too. Janice Surfer. She's one of my buddies. I play Words with Friends. If you're on Facebook, or if you get on Facebook, you don't have to do other things on Facebook. But if you get on there, oh, here's another darn good yarn, then you can play Words with Friends with me. I might be on there as Dee Thompson and not GrannyDee. I can't remember. Anyway, this is a darn good yarn, Hank. That's a twist sport silk yarn, and it's called Antwerp, ANTWERP, Twilight. What be Antwerp? Is that a place? So I said sport weight. That's number 2, and this is a 50-gram little Hank, and it's 150 yards, 137 meters. It's muted colors of, it might look gray, but it's really like greens, shades of greens and navy blue. And it really feels like wool. But it's their silk yarn, so they can make it feel all kinds of ways. And it looks like it would be bigger than it's really packed in here. This is a really, really hard Hank. You know, some of mine go in wiener formation. Not this one. Not no floppy one anyway. All right. I know I just showed you this the other day because I just got it last week. But it bears repeating a whole bunch of times. And it is called Ursula. It's Malabrigo, y'all. And it's purple with a couple little brown speckles and purple speckles. And real. I couldn't tell whether this was black or brown but it's real. It's the aubergine. Dark eggplant. But all shades of purple, and there's a little bit of white there, but it's lavenders to dark purple. And it is called Ursula, and the number of it is 365. I so miss Ursula. Has anybody heard from her? Hey, Ellen. Keep praying for her. And it is a sock weight, so fingering 440 yards, 402 meters, 100% superwash merino. The Malabrigo. and I have 2 of them. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. This is, I believe, Pima Cotton. This is from Knit Crate, Knitology. On their Knitology Dewey. Knitology Dewey base. I say Miss Knit Crate, but I'm so glad I have a bunch of these. No! It's not Pima Cotton. It's 65% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 10% tencel, which makes it oh so soft. And it is fingering weight also, 400 yards, 365 meters. And the name of it is Calathea, Calathea. Is that a plant? Calathea. I'm sure I've asked y'all before, but isn't that gorgeous? Various shades tonal on the green. Beautiful sage green to light. And this is either white or cream. It's hard for me to tell unless it's right up against another white or cream. Probably cream. Ain't it beautiful? Crystal blue persuasion. Uh-huh. Ain't it gorgeous? Put it up there again. I think they all are. Oh, one more. And let's see, is it a confident fingering? No. It's from Expression Fiber Arts. It is the color is Summer Cocktail. And it is bamboo alpaca fingering. So it'll be in wiener formation. You saw it a little bit. 80% viscose bamboo, 20% alpaca. 351 meters, 384 yards. And I have a couple of these. This has alpaca in it. It's going to have a floppy wiener formation. Hey, Jeanette. It is so shiny, y'all. And this raspberry color is just gorgeous. They call it Summer Cocktail. I call it Raspberry Cocktail. Summer Raspberry Cocktail or Raspberry Summer Cocktail. You have several Calathea plants. I'm probably saying it wrong, but okay, Gracie, I thought that must be what it is. Yes, soil wiener formation. Floppy wiener formation. We had a stiff wiener and a floppy wiener. If it's got alpaca in it, it's going to be floppy. Sorry, y'all. I don't have a bow, so I don't have any wieners over here. So I just talk about them. Just talk about wieners. Not really. I don't talk about wieners much. Just every once in a while when I'm being goofy, which is about all the time. Hey, I'm done with everything. No, not well, almost. Haven't done much more on the bag, but I did look at what y'all said, and quite a few of y'all said the dark, this color to put next to this. This is really kind of this one. This is kind of greenish. I think some of y'all thought it was blue, but it's more like sage. And then we had this kind of a weird pinkish color. But look what I did. I put both this one and this one together. But most people said this. And some people said brown and some people said blue. So guess what I'm going to do next? I'm going to put these two together next in the bag. And then it's going to be about time to start putting handles on it. Try to show this where I don't have strings hanging everywhere. But it looks crazy, but it's going to be felted. And yeah, I did this crazy thing down here. It wasn't like this at first. And then I put this yarn. I don't know what I did. Oh, this is the same as this, but I added another brown wool in with it, which made it thicker than that. So it pulled it in, which made it goofy down at the bottom, but that's all right. And y'all know these are all 100% wool, so I'm going to felt them by putting them, I mean to felt them. It's going to be a project bag, and I'm making them for my buddies, the Twisted Fiber friends who invited me on their trip to, it's either Sevierville or Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and at the end of September 28th through October the 5th. But anyway, we're going to be staying in a cabin for a week, having fun, meeting up with each other, dyeing yarn. Froggy and her husband are picking me up, and Maureen and her hubby are going to be there. Amy's going to be there. There's going to be lots of people there. But I'm sad that Daniel and Ash couldn't make it. And Coco was going to be there, but she's not going to be there. So that's sad. Edlin says, Donna's wieners are blue balls. What? Yeah, it won't be long till I'll be putting y'all, I do my handles most of the time. I don't even have a bag. Yeah, I do. This was the bag I did before that one, I think. So this is what it'll look like pretty much, except it'll be goofy down at the bottom. This is what it looks like. You throw it in the hot wash, as hot as your washer will go. And you put in some other, how many of you have felted stuff before? Say, yes, I felt it, or no, I haven't. And what did you felt? I know, me too, Froggy. And I'm so tickled y'all asked me to go. I'm so honored. But anyway, so I'm going to give everybody that I meet up with a bag, and it's going to have goodies on the inside. Notions bag and some yarn and stuff. But I like my project bag. So anyway, you put in the hottest cycle of the hottest water, hottest temperature on whatever cycle you want to put it on. And sometimes I run it through several cycles. On this one, I only did one because it felted really well. But it comes out looking like, for the most part, you don't see. If I would have run it through a couple more times, you wouldn't have seen the definition of some of the stitches. You see definition of them. Usually you don't, especially that when you do. But anyway, I think it still looks good. Still cool. But this one was huge. Remember how big this was before it got felted? And you put other stuff in the wash with this to agitate against blue jeans or any kind of jeans, or good, like something heavy duty kind of. Something to agitate against. And like I say, you can put it through your wash cycle several times. Just look at it and see what you think after it finishes one. And I put it in the dryer too, just to get it dry. And I really can't tell that it makes it much smaller when I put it in the dryer. I don't put it on hot. Did I tell you what's in my cup? I didn't. And it's what? Sweet Sunflower Ashley and That Susan Vincent got what I opened yesterday, one of their treats, and oh my gosh, I've been into those little tarts, those little raspberry tarts. I should have brought those in again today. But this is the raspberry Twinings raspberry lemonade tea, and it's so good. Ginger, it's so much fun. It's like magic. You make this big old huge thing, and it turns out like felt. And I told y'all, oh shoot, I meant to look at this. Darn, I forgot I had it. It got under some stuff. Knit Nation. I meant to look through this, and we got a crossword. We could do that together. Let's do that in a little bit. But I was showing y'all some patterns from Hobby and stuff, and y'all were right. I thought they were gonna, about Hobby not doing the plus thing anymore. I thought they were gonna, if you were a plus member, I thought we were gonna be able to stay plus members, but no, we can't even do it anymore, and I am so sad about that. That Sandy, oh my gosh, it's left us right. Bell, where's my bells? We need cowbells. I ain't got cowbell. I do, but not here. Hey, Sandy. And thank you so much for the super chat. She says, greetings, spectacular, marvelous, incredible, wonderful, awesome, talented, lovely GrannyDee. I love you. Not me, but you. Hey, Gilmore, you tried to felt and you didn't do something right. Well, another thing, big deal is it's got to be 100%. Well, I've read at least 80%. So from 80 to 100, but I'd go with 100 just to be sure. 100% wool, not treated. The woolly wool, the scratchy wool. I kind of a felted hat. And I got this on Hobby too. Another thing about being a Hobby Plus member was that you got to download 3 patterns a month for free. They have tons of free patterns, but this one wasn't. Doggone, I hate so bad. Maybe they'll bring it back. Yeah, it could have been your wool. I don't know. It could have been the temperature of your water wasn't maybe as hot as it could have been. Nanadonna says Ginger, the Yarny Geek, was telling us about that today. I hadn't seen Ginger in forever. Dee, about the first member, she read it to us. Cool. I love it's just fun. I just enjoy doing it, and it's a great, project bag. It's a great thing to have, and I think it'll be a good present for my twisted fiber friends that I'm going to be meeting up with. Daggone, I'm dropping everything. Hey, y'all want to see that little dance again? Since I forgot it yesterday, let's do it. One more time. Get up off of that thing, like Jaxie says. Get up off of that thing. Sandy, look at that squirrel. Doesn't he look rather randy? He wants him some of that bunny. That bunny got moves. Hey, let's look at our bougie squirrel nest. Let's grease up our snake lips. That's what Mama said. If you had thin lips, you had snake lips, and I'm a thin-lipped woman. This is one of them lip plumper things. It don't work. But it makes them feel all warm and tingly. Grease them up. How many of y'all have snake lips? I'd love to have them big old plump lips. Hey, we got time. We got 9 minutes. Let's see if we can do a couple. Now, this is knit. You can also order crochet. I believe these are $7.99, and I was going to look through it, see about patterns and stuff, and I ain't done it yet. I did show y'all this, I think, these crazy socks. These were they found these socks, Egyptian socks. They look like bird feet. And they look felted. They sure do. Of course, that might have happened over time. That pathway shawl, I showed that to you. That's pretty. I like those colors. Hey, but let's see if we can fill out this crossword. Or a couple things on here anyway before we take off. Hey, Vima. Hey, anybody else I missed? Okay, knitted tubes worn to warm calves. Sandy, it's so good to have you here. How are you doing? And how is the mister? Knitted tubes worn to warm calves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. Leg warmers? Don't they look like bird feet? Let's see if leg warmers, does that fit? Why, sure it does. Okay. All right, let's see. Next one. This is going across. 4, a deep denim blue color. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. A deep denim blue color. All we know is that it's got 6 letters. Sandy's here. She's smart. And I know we got other smart people here too. Ginger, you got a pair of socks like that? You got a bunion and it helps to alleviate the pain? Really? Wow. Sola, you were trying to find OM Granny Square's channel when Granny was talking about people to pray for. I can't find it. Would you look for it? Yeah, it's OM Granny Square. I just looked the other day and it was still there. Her channel was still there. Okay, Dee, she's working and listening. Oh, Ginger says indigo. That's about 6 minutes fast. INDIG. Yeah, that works. Indigo. Thank you. Number 9 across. An inspo, INSPO, collage for projects. Inspo? Like inspirational? Inspo. An inspo collage for projects. Let's see how many letters. A bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. An inspo collage for projects. Jeanette, somebody type to Jeanette and tell her she needs to refresh. Lulu, you lurking in the kitchen with your hubby cooking? How cool. I missed something. Oh, mood board. Is that 10 letters? Yeah, it is. Mood board. Sandra smart too. Where am I? The right place? Mood board. Says mood board. An inspo collage for projects. So it'd be mood boards, wouldn't it? I guess we'll just add an S on it to make it fit. Thank you, VJ. All right. 3:56, but we have the bus ready to go. So if you'll just hang out here, when we finish up, it should shoot you over to Mama G's. 10 across, 5 letters, a thick yarn weight. I think I know what it is, but I'm going to wait and see. Let y'all put it up. 5 letters, a thick yarn weight. What's the word for it? A thick yarn weight. And you don't know the answers till next time. See, this is the answers from issue 1, which I did not get. I started with issue 2, which I think is crappy. They should have gave me issue 1. Ginger says bulky. Anybody agree? That's what I was thinking. Sola does. Sandra does. Oh, Sandra said it. Oh, no, Ginger said it. So Sandra and Z do agree. Okay, knit along event. We know what that is. 3 letters, knit along event. It's just the abbreviation. Knit along event. Got 2 minutes. Knit along event. What do we call knit alongs? Knit along, knit along. Some answers are coming through. I see Gracie so far. That's all I see. Hey, did everybody remember your thummy thumb? And there's Sandra's and there's Laura's. And I believe they're right. Now I got to find 12 again. K-A-L. Okay, we got time to maybe do just one more. Yeah, it could be a make along, but make along could be either crochet or knit. It would be a K-A-L. Knit along. K-N-I-T. Okay, let's see. A sleeveless knitted garment. That should be easy. 4 letters. A sleeveless knitted garment. It could be a sleeveless crochet garment too. 4 letters, I mean. A C-A-L would be a crochet along. M-A-L's make along, so it could be either a K-A-L or C-A-L. A sleeveless knitted garment, and then we're going to be done because it's 4 bells. Yes. Vest. Ding, 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 ding. Thank y'all for your help. Woo-woo. I'll look through this again. I promise I'll put it right here so it don't get lost in the sauce. I love y'all very much. Looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Same Squirrel Station, Same squirrel time of 3 bells, which is 2 hours earlier than my Wednesday, Friday time. Remember, Dory's on Mondays instead of me. And tomorrow's Father's Day. So we'll probably be talking about memories of dads and stuff like that. So be thinking about it. Love y'all bunches. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop.